I want to talk about Blood of Dawnwalker because we just got new gameplay overview video and I jumped out of my seat because I'm so hyped for this game. This is like part 2 of the gameplay overview, so they're explaining a little bit more, and it is a long video, so buckle up. We're gonna get through this today, so buckle up, my friend. Let's do it. Bandai Namco. Rebel Wolves. That's the studio. They came from CDPR. Okay. This video features actual gameplay footage from Blood of Dawn, specifically from work in progress pre-beta version of the game. Okay, free beta version of the game. So they're close to giving us a beta. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. Please note that as the game is still in development, everything you see is subject to change. This gameplay session was recorded on PC. Interesting. Because I remember, if I remember correctly, the last one that they released was actually on PS5. This particular footage focused mostly on demonstrating the storyline, the voice acting, and the overall quest structure. You can find more detailed overview of the gameplay features and combat mechanics in the first part of the video published in June. Okay, cool. Let's keep at it. Okay.
My name is Ariana Sharkiewicz, and I am one of the writers at Rebel Wolves.
Hang on. Let's see if it has subtitles in English. Yeah, okay. Let's put the subtitles on.
June, we showed you a part of a quest where Cohen is looking for a legendary sword. And today, we're going to get to the end of that quest.
This game looks beautiful.
The game is currently in the pre-beta stage, so you may still see some bugs and glitches. You will also see some changes and additions we've made to the game based on the community feedback.
Nice. I love that they're truthful about it, not trying to hide that it's still a work in progress and will have bugs. I think that that level of transparency really sits well with the gamers. It's good.
Since one of our game's main features is the duality of Cohen, our hero, who is human by day and a vampire by night, we're gonna show you 2 ways to play the quest.
Ollie, can you hear the audio?
This is yet another example of our narrative sandbox. We can approach each of the quests in a variety of ways, remembering about the duality of our hero, human by day and vampire by night, knowing we have both day and night as our allies. In June, we started on the outskirts of Svartro and had a brief stint with some bandits.
It's the vamp lad, yes.
With a few well-timed shortcuts.
This game is so interesting, dude.
Then we walked
It's gonna be a day one buy for me.
until we reached the cathedral. This time entering it without any hassle during the day as a human. Let's continue that playthrough.
Okay, let's do it. Buckle up, man. Buckle up. It's 28 minutes long. Okay. So, as a human, you can just walk into any human places, no issue. But at night, there's a lot of trouble with that because you're a vampire.
Baptism of a newborn is a solemn moment, doubly so. A new life joins our flock, bringing happiness to its parents and to the congregation.
So they're showing kind of the full quest through.
Et in sanguine morietur, ego te baptizo in nomine Dei.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, it does. There's a lot of popping going on. I think that's probably because it's still pre-beta stage. They might fix that. Or maybe because it's running on Unreal Engine 5. Is this running on Unreal Engine 5? Sorry, let me just check that. Blood of on Walker running on UE5. Oh my god, I can't type. Is it? Wow, why is it taking so long to generate this? Yes, the upcoming running on, oh, it is running on Unreal Engine 5, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's why we have popping issues. They might fix that. See? See, like the character loading, look, it jumps and it pops.
Maybe.
Some of the textures also.
That's right. My name's Cohen.
It's a real shame what happened there. So many good people imprisoned. But where there is sin, there must be chastisement.
Is it just me, or
Speaking of
did you also see like a lower quality cutscene opposed to
I'll take your confession.
the gameplay right now?
Thank you.
I felt like the
I have
cutscene
no
it
confession.
was running on a little bit lower quality.
You deem your
I don't know if it was my
conscience clear.
video or not.
I wouldn't go that far.
But this is like
I'm sure
very
you're a busy
crisp
man,
and
Father.
detailed.
So while I appreciate the offer, I feel that my soul shouldn't be your priority.
I won't press the matter. You are quite correct. I have many other duties to attend to.
Yeah,
But please
it felt a little
remember
low res
that in
before.
order to be saved, we all need to repent.
Yeah.
Myself.
Hang on, let me go back. Just let me go back to,
hope we can
yeah,
speak
like
again.
here.
Amen.
It felt a little bit low res here. Right? Like here's, I don't know. So I'll just go back.
We can speak
See, and this is like more crisp.
Good day to you, Cohen.
Father Florence?
It's alright. It's probably some bugs or whatever. I don't know. They
We
might
can
fix
start
it.
by chatting with the deacon. He might know something about the catacombs where Saint Mihai is buried.
One of the most interesting mechanics in this game, which I have told you about before, is this mechanic right here. The fact that you have you're on a timer for the entirety of the game. 22 days left. Which it's kind of been unclear as to how it will work. Maybe they'll show it here with the quest structure because they haven't really shown it before. Yeah, you're constantly on a timer here, and each days go by, this is counting down, which is not something I've seen in a game before. It's open world and everything, but you're on a timer, so I'm not sure how that works. Maybe it only goes down when you're like working on the main campaign.
Workers,
No.
clean up the altar. What else? Oh, right, the bell tower. Yes, what is it? I have much to do, so either be quick about it or leave me to my duties.
I'm looking for the
Could you
crypt.
point me towards the entrance to the crypt?
What are you talking about?
I wanted to pay my
This guy looks like
respects
the
to
dean from
light a
Community.
candle in their memory, if possible.
You know the guy, the
Sorry
bald
to
guy with the
disappoint,
glasses?
son, but there's no crypt in this house of worship now, if that is all.
Kind of sounds like him too, a little bit.
Things change, especially in the last few years. Perhaps the crypt was built over or sealed away.
Listen, son. The parish book doesn't say anything.
And his name is
about any
Deacon.
crypt. I should know.
Dean,
I've
Deacon.
read parts of it myself.
Can I take a look? Just to make sure.
No, the library is not open to just anyone.
Maybe it is him.
It seems to me you have plenty of time on your hands and will keep on badgering me. Tell you what, I'll give your idle hands something to do, and afterwards maybe I'll let you take a look into the library.
Alright. I'm fine on my own. Oh,
Our caretaker Radu is missing, it seems. It's
Radu.
been a few days since he last came to work. And
Interesting
now
name.
His duties have become my duties. I imagine he's lazing about somewhere, having a laugh at my expense.
idea where to look for him? Perhaps he's at home.
If I only knew where that is. Radu's a secretive man. No, I'd rather ask around in the almshouse. He spends a lot of time talking to the inmates.
The almshouse. Where is it?
Go out to the courtyard and turn left. Carry on walking until you see a well on your right. The almshouse's
well.
entrance is just by that well.
This is
tried to
giving me
avoid
like
going there myself.
heavy Witcher 3 vibes.
Place. Really dreadful. Anyway, be on your way, son. And let me know when you find Radu.
Acting.
Turns out the deacon had his own agenda and asked us to find out what happened to the local caretaker.
The NPC acting and everything
find the
feels a
asylum
little
you
stiff,
mentioned.
but better than what I've seen in
Sacred
most
rites.
open world
We should
games.
mention that every week, in some of Vales and Gora's churches, people gather for the so-called Blood Mass. It was established by Brensis and his clique of vampires after they took rule in Vales and Gora. Every villager is required to donate a significant amount of their blood, and in return, they are cured from all illness. Like Cohen's sister in the CGI trailer. It's how Brensis controls the population. Each blood mass is conducted by Father Florin himself.
Coin's sister in the CGI trailer. I can't even remember that CGI trailer. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Can you run? Bro's just walking. Run! Cohen. Basically a blood bank. Yep, that's what it is. This is basically Twilight Origins.
Maybe someone in here has seen the caretaker.
Sister is too busy to take a look at him. It's just a matter of time until that wound festers.
Asylum resident.
I'm looking for the caretaker. I've been told he sometimes comes here.
You mean Radu? Yeah, I know him. Steer clear of that bastard.
Okay. I sense some
Any
bitterness.
idea where he is?
Right now? Nah. But I do know something. Might be interesting for you.
Really? All right, tell me.
That's not how it works, friend. I need a little palm grease first.
Here
Yeah.
you go.
The NPC
Better be worth it.
like animations are definitely
It is.
better than what I've seen in like games like Ubisoft for
Every night
sure.
There are noises, creaking, scratching, and
Given that it's an open world game, you don't expect every NPC to have a lot of animations like that. Yeah, so they've done a pretty good
Listen,
job.
Mm.
I didn't pay to hear a ghost story. You were supposed to tell me about the caretaker.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm not trying to swindle you or nothing. You see, there's a closed-off wing here. They put the plague patients there when it first hit. But one day, they decided they were beyond help and sealed them all off, left them all to die. But I hear that the caretaker knew how to get in there. Some secret entrance, and used it, but I don't know what for.
I see. Any idea where it might be?
Somewhere upstairs, I think. You'd have to look around.
All right, I'll check it out.
Okay, let's go upstairs, Cohen. Let's go.
It seems
Dubious
the
gift.
asylum resident, apart from telling us a gruesome story about what happened to the plague patients, gave us a useful hint about the secret entrance to the asylum wing. For a price, of course.
Yeah. I think as a human, Cohen can't run. I think he can only walk because he's too weak. Run, bro.
Focus mode allows us to see that there might be something hidden behind the shelves.
Oh, focus mode.
Scratches on the floor.
Hey, look at that. That's some straight up Witcher 3 DNA. The focus mode feels a lot like Witcher Sense. I'm not complaining. Looks good. I'm here for it.
Let's investigate the location. It was a separate wing for patients who fell ill with the plague.
Damn. What a stench.
This
Something's rotten in here.
this feels a lot like Witcher 3, dude. Like,
So many
honestly,
died here.
this is how like the quests go normally.
Isolation.
Do some investigation, you come across some skeletons and bones, and then
This wing was
stenches.
blocked off, and they were left to die a terrible death.
Not complaining. It worked for Witcher 3, and it'll work for this too.
Something else happened here.
Died recently. Killed by something bestial.
This body looks fresh compared to the rest.
Pretty similar structure.
It's getting better and better.
We have to face a creature called Muron. While it is theoretically a vampire, its transformation did not go correctly.
Oh, it's a
Occasionally,
failed
mutants
experiment.
produce loud, inhuman screams which stun the target if it is within the scream's range.
Whoa, that was a fast jump. Why are you affected by it? Because you're a vampire though.
As you can observe, their behavior is chaotic and hard to predict.
I mean, for a vampire that didn't go correctly, seems pretty powerful. Looks like a vampire zombie. It's called Armhouse Monstrosity.
Muroni possessed
There's a nickname in there somewhere.
Shadow Step. However, it is juggy and unstable.
Nice.
Must
Oh,
have killed Radu and the missing residents.
okay.
We can learn more about what has
head
happened
came
here
off
by using the
clean.
Compel Soul hex. You can learn this hex during the game. It is a feature enabling the player to talk with certain corpses, those
Oh.
that have moths flying above them. Magic is only available to Cohen in his human form. We
There's
wouldn't
a-
be able to talk to the
There's
dead
an element
had
of
we come
necromancy in Witcher 3 where you talk with a corpse just like this.
Please stop! It hurts! I beg you! We're friends! Radu, please!
Oh shit.
That's enough. Rest now.
We can go back to the Deacon now and report our findings. Before we chat to him, notice that our current objective again has the hourglass symbol. This tells you that the dialogue will push the time forward.
Oh. We're talking about this. So this dialogue will push the day forward by 1? Is that what it means? So the time it's not dynamic. Or it is gonna turn to night.
Again.
I know what happened to Radu.
Good. So, what was that wastrel doing all this time? Getting drunk on communion wine? Tell me.
I found him in the arms house, in the sealed off wing.
Armhouse
The caretaker was
Monstrosity.
hiding there, but he was no longer human. He turned into something terrible, a monster. I'm sorry, but I had to kill him.
What? I don't understand. What happened to Radu?
Bro is a monstrosity.
He was involved in something dark. There were corpses in his hiding place. Probably his latest victims. But how he became that creature is anyone's guess.
A monster in the house of God. First the plague, now this. Oh, truly, we might just be living in the end times. Right. I'll have to talk to the guards, send them to retrieve the bodies, and clean up that place.
You do what you need to do, but I believe we had a deal. May I
Did
enter
we?
the library now?
What? Yes. You may go inside with my blessing. I'll tell someone to leave the door unlocked for you. The book you're looking for, it's called The Annals of Svartrau Cathedral. Now, excuse me, I must go to Father Florin. and tell him we need a new caretaker.
He
Interesting.
gave us access to the library in exchange for our information. Let's go there and find a book he has mentioned.
Oh, okay. I just realized the time, like this, what is said here, the one with the hourglass, that's affecting this bar over here. So it is moving little by little with your actions. You can keep track of that. Okay, all right, that makes sense. And each time you have a conversation, it moves by one bar, and then yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Our game works surprisingly similarly to the way it works in real life. They might teach us new skills or give us additional experience. Let's stop here and load a save game from the night variant playthrough of this quest.
Okay. Moonrise.
We are again in Svartro, in front of the cathedral.
Okay, now you play as a vampire. So each quest you can play either as a vampire or a human, and it'll play out differently. That is cool. The fact that you have a choice there to play each quest rather than it's decided for you, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of work. Because you gotta think about every single quest and make it different.
As a vampire, you'll see and experience the world from a different perspective.
Can you run? Bro cannot run. Your health bar also changes. It's broken into 3 chunks now. As a vampire.
Certain as the sunrise. And if not,
Yeah,
you're back double.
Provided I'm able to call back to you.
that's true. Yeah, like if it has some sort of an element to make him look different, right? I think it's probably because they kept the looks the same, because I think in game you probably earned like cosmetic items to change the look of the character. It's probably because of that. But yeah, you're right. It would have been cool to like have him look different. But I think in combat he does change. When you get into combat as a vampire, he does change, because instead of pulling out his sword when you're a vampire, when you get into combat, you fighting with your claws, and it's a completely different style opposed to a human, which I think is cool. It's like he's like a freaking Wolverine with his claws, with like long nails and stuff, and that's your weapon. You don't use you can use your sword if you want to, but that's the default combat style. But yeah, in terms, and his look also slightly changed because of that, but that's only during combat.
Fury blood after all. Sorry.
Let's get inside the building using Cohen's vampiric abilities.
Yeah.
Ring shift and shadow step.
That is true.
You can travel quickly and easily access places beyond the reach of regular humans. Last time
That
we
is
were
good.
inside the
That's
cathedral,
that's
we came across Xanthi, one of Brensis's officers. She was a difficult opponent for Cohen, so this time we're going to be smart about it. Stay on the scaffoldings.
Sorry. I think what happens here is, even though at night you are technically a vampire, you still look like a human. That's why your like clothes or anything hasn't changed. Also, you turn into like the full vampire mode only when you're in combat. That's at that point you see visual changes to his character. You see like he like kind of gets a little elongated a little bit, and his like clothes come out like he's like freaking Wolverine or something. That's what I have seen in previous gameplay. You might see it again in here, but maybe that's why they kept him looking the same, because I mean technically if you're like a Twilight type of vampire, you just look the same even as a vampire. You don't really look different, I suppose. Maybe that's what it is.
And show
Guess we'll
you
find
an
out.
alternative approach.
Better be quiet.
To blood.
Is that Boyer's Xanthi?
Vampire comes out of the play. He does. It does. I think until it's combat, you're just a normal looking person.
Blood gods?
Maybe, yeah, I think. And also because like you got, like I said, cosmetics to show off different clothing and stuff. So
Covering up the old paintings.
no,
Why?
they are going for a more realistic approach with the game rather than like more like it is a it's a fantasy game, but they're going for more realism here than you normally see in a game like this.
Cloisters in a courtyard. The entrance to the crypt could be anywhere. Won't get anything done just standing around. Still, staying up here would be a smart idea.
Okay.
You shall want for nothing. You shall yearn for nothing. Only duty shall remain.
I love those teleport ability though. It reminds me of
Let's start by
Dishonored
checking out
or
one of
Thief.
the frescoes in detail.
Sanctus Mihai, patron saint of Svartra himself. Victorious and well loved. There's the legendary silver sword. I hope it really does exist.
You shall want for nothing. You shall yearn for nothing. Only duty shall
They keep saying the same
Saint
thing.
Mihai's symbol. Good. It should help my search.
Turns out, this one was actually about Saint Mihai, owner of the sword we're after. The powerful weapon might tip the scales in Cohen's favor and help him save his family from the vampire lord Brensis.
You got vampire lords in here.
Your fellow blood god shall
We can check some of the buildings in the courtyard. Maybe we'll find some interesting clues inside them. Let's shadow step to this one below. It's the library we were supposed to enter a few moments ago.
Oh, look
in
at
our
that.
day variant playthrough.
You can jump into any depth and then use the shadow step to break the fall.
Seems that people don't usually
That's cool.
close the balcony doors in Svartro. We can again use our system of getting a closer look at certain objects to both appreciate the beauty of the story being crafted in front of our eyes and to uncover secrets about Vale Sangora.
The annals of Svartra Cathedral. They're bound to have some information on Saint Mihai's crypt.
Okay. Damn.
And thus, Saint
A lot of
Mihai
reading.
was laid to rest in the catacombs beneath the cathedral's side courtyard, by the cloisters. Marked by his own personal sigil, the saint's remains and his sword were buried under a memorial stone. Under Saint Mihai's memorial stone. And I already know his symbol.
Alright, we should be looking for a crypt somewhere on the premises of the Svartro Cathedral.
I wonder if it
Let's grab
actually
the
says
door on the
what
way
they
over
say,
the
like in whatever the language is written in.
The
So many
cathedral is
books.
heavily guarded outside, and it looks like
That
the
would be a
guards
nice
aren't
touch.
really fond of Cohen lurking around the premises. Let's deal with them swiftly using our claw.
Oh, there you go. It's close out, but his appearance doesn't really change all that much, does it?
We've listened to your feedback, and we've worked on the flow of using active abilities. We are no longer pausing the choice menu. It's
Oh.
real time in gameplay. It's
Oh,
also a good
thank
opportunity
goodness.
to show you another use of the Voracious Bite ability Cohen uses to drain people's blood. In combat, it will
Ooh.
both replenish your health and deal some damage.
Hey, okay. Okay,
Time to move on. Let's explore the other areas in the courtyard.
okay. I love that. They have actually listened to some of the feedback and changed the game already before release, which is fantastic. I remember the abilities wheel from the first gameplay video, and I remember, if I remember correctly, I said this is very similar to the ability wheel that you get from Witcher 3. If you remember from Wild Hunt, you had the ability, the signs wheel. So in order to use a sign, you had to always bring up the wheel and choose a sign in mid combat, and it slowed down the pace of the combat a little bit. And I always had an issue with that, especially like, you know, when it released back in the day. It's been like what, 10 years now. And I always thought, okay, the game is good, the combat, everything is good, but that's one little thing always like really got to me. But I think the reason is they did a patch to they did a major patch for Witcher 3 which fixed that issue. They still have the wheel that you can bring up to change the signs, but now you can do it in combat without actually ever bringing up the wheel. It's tied to your button presses and the D-pads, which is fantastic, and it worked really well. It worked really well, and I loved, and it fixed the flow of combat. It went from like 8 out of 10 combat to a 10 out of 10 combat because of that. And no surprise, it's the CDPR devs here working at a new studio making this game. They did the same wheel, and now players obviously had the same issue with it, and without any restraint, they've gone and fixed it already, which is amazing. And they kept the wheel as well, but you don't have to bring it up to actually use the science, use the abilities anymore, which is very good. I love that they did that. Kudos where it's due.
I'm alright. Just need to get a breather. That's all.
Let's use the sword this time, because yes, you can fight with a sword as a vampire too. But before we engage, let's adjust the camera. Camera placement was one of the hottest topics after our gameplay reveal. We got lots of feedback about it, and we decided to add a second option for those of you who prefer the camera slightly further away from the character. The camera will be adjustable for combat and exploration separately, so you can choose the setup you prefer.
That's cool. More choice to the players. Love it.
Cohen's faster using the sword as a vampire compared to his human form.
Oh, that's cool.
Notice of the hourglass icon next to our objective. It indicates that opening the crypt will move the time forward.
Yep. Moved it by 1 bar.
How about here? St. Mihai's symbol.
Let's open the entrance and investigate the crypt.
Pretty excited stuff, man. This is getting me really excited already. Can't wait for this game.
Lighting up a torch might be a good idea.
What, he can't see in the dark? I thought he was a vampire.
This place must have been sealed off for ages.
Drink a cat potion, man. Drink a cat potion. You can see in the dark. Looks good.
We can hear some moaning coming from behind one of the walls. Let's investigate this.
Is that moaning? I think it's coming from behind this wall.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of moaning.
Hello? Can you hear me?
You're sure enough to break that wall? You got strength, right? Oh, it's a sword. Well, is a sword mourning? What?
Wait.
Oh, wait. Who's this guy?
Are you Mihai?
Oh, my lord. Nice. Mihai, patron saint of the cathedral.
I'm not. Shit. Listen to me.
We've been attacked by Mihai, who was an important figure in the valley. And for some reason, he was buried alive in the catacombs.
Oh, damn. Buried alive.
Of course, as players, you'll be able to learn why that has happened. But we'd like to avoid too many spoilers here. That's why we are stopping this presentation mid-fight.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. All right.
We hope that you have enjoyed seeing how much variation there is behind just one of the objectives in the game. Remember, our design principle is the narrative sandbox. There is no difference between main quests and side quests. There are just different stories that you weave together into your own unique adventure.
I like his
Thank
voice.
you for joining me today, and stay tuned for more updates on our social media profiles. Bye!
Bye. All right, coming 2026. The game looks so much better than what we saw from last time. Obviously, they have improved quite a lot. It's definitely on the right track to be one of the best games to come out on 2026. We're not talking about GTA 5, GTA 6 anymore because we don't know whether it's actually going to come out on 2026. I think it might actually be 2027. I know they said November. The chances are come like mid next year, they're going to delay it one more time and we're probably going to get like an early 2027 release. This feels like a spin-off of Witcher 3 to me. I don't know if you get the sense. Maybe because it's like it's developed by the same developers who worked on Witcher 3, even though it's a separate studio. But it has a lot of the Witcher 3 DNA in it, which is amazing because I love Witcher 3. I have sunk in so many hours into that game. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're going to judge me. You're going to judge me for how long I have played that game. I think it's something like 1,200 something hours. Since the first time you didn't revive me. Oh, come on. Come on, don't hold that against me. I think it was something like 1,200 something hours into Witcher 3. That's how long I played that game. As you can imagine, I'm so hyped for this game because it just looks like more of Witcher 3 and just in a like different way, you know? AZ Brotherhood and Syndicate. Yeah, fair enough. I sunk in a lot of hours to maybe not Brotherhood, but I played a lot of Black Flag. So many hours going into that too. And Origins. I played a lot of Origins. But I think Witcher 3 has to be the game that I put 1,000 plus hours into. The wound is still fresh. It's coming, bro. Black Flag is coming. It is definitely coming, but I don't know when. It is also one of those games that Ubisoft says nothing about. It was supposed to come this year, but I don't think it will. It's probably gonna come like mid next year or something. This is, like I said, more of Witcher 3, a lot of the Witcher DNA, similar settings, similar vibes and everything. So I'm here for it. I haven't said anything about it. Come on. I don't have any news. There hasn't really been any news. If there was any, I would be the first one to talk about it. You know it. They still haven't given us a solid date. They just said coming 2026. Is it coming fall? Is it coming spring? Is it summer? Don't know. 2026. It could be December next year. The fact that they are in pre-beta stage gives me hope. That means they should be pretty close to finalizing the content. After that point, it'll just be polishing up and making sure that it works on all platforms, and then it should be out. Tell me what you think of this game. Are you hype? Are you gonna buy this at launch? This would be a first day one buy for me, 100%. You can wishlist on Steam and PlayStation and Xbox now, but I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna pre-order it. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna this and Crimson Desert, man. This and Crimson Desert gonna be my two big open world games that I'm really hyped for. I know GTA is still like in the back of like here every time I say like, 2026 best games. If it comes in 2026, obviously GTA 6 as well. But for new fresh IPs, this and Crimson Desert seems very promising for next year. We're gonna get a lot of great open world games in 2026. It's insane. We're just gonna have so much trouble just trying to keep up, man. We're gonna be so much worse. I'm gonna have to pick which games I'm gonna buy and like put in my time to. Let me know what you guys think of this game. Are you hyped for it? Are you gonna be buying it on day one? Or are you gonna wait for the sale? Do you think that it's like Witcher, or do you think it's not? Is this the hype real? Let me know what you think.